What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Zero Lab. You may have noticed over the past week that a specific card has been entirely taking over Pokemon TCG Pocket, and that is the new Magnezone from Space-Time Smackdown. This card is so good, and you can pair it with almost anything. And today we're going to be pairing it with one of my favorite Stage 1 EXs from Genetic Apex. That Exeggutor EX, grass type with a single energy attack, does 40 plus 40 more if you flip heads on a coin flip. So I think this deck is actually really cool, and the new Magnezone is just super busted. If you haven't seen it, has the Thunder Blast attack for a lightning and 2 colorless energy. It does 110 damage, and you discard a lightning energy from this Pokemon. The reason this is so good is we have the Magnezone from Genetic Apex with the Volt Charge ability. Once during your turn, you may take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So this Magnezone powers itself up. You evolve it up into the Magnezone, and you're using this Thunder Blast attack for 110 damage on a Stage 2 one prize Pokemon. Very strong. And yeah, today we're going to combine this with the Exeggutor EX with that Tropical Swing attack for 1 grass energy. You flip a coin if heads. This attack does a 40 more damage. Rounding out the list, then we have 1 potion, 2 X speeds, 2 Pokeballs, 2 research, 2 Erica, and a Cyrus. The Ericas and the potions going to help that Exeggutor EX tank a little bit while we set up these Magnezones in the back. And then Cyrus can just help us chase down anything we've damaged that our opponents may have retreated out of. So I think this deck is pretty strong. And I think the Magnezone is just a crazy card because there's so many different things that you can pair it with. Obviously, people have paired it with the Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. We have a video on that on our channel already, as well as pairing it with the Darkrai EX. We also have a video of that on our channel. But jumping into game 1 here with this Exeggutor EX at Magnezone deck, we are going first. I think this deck is super strong, but as we jump into this game, don't forget to like if you're liking this video, comment down below what you think of this deck, and subscribe to our channel. We are trying to grow the channel. We're pushing for 1,000 subscribers by the end of February, and if we're able to get there, we're going to be giving away a Prismatic Evolutions ETB, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Support what we're doing here at the Zero Lab. Pretty good hand here. We have a double Pokeball. That means we're going to get at least 1 Magnemite. We'll see whether we get Execute or another Magnemite off this second Pokeball. We do get the Execute. The rest of our hand is all right. We obviously need to draw into the Exeggutor EX as well as our Magnezone here. But playing those Pokeballs early to thin our deck of more basic Pokemon is really good. That increases our odds of drawing Professor's Research off the top deck or the Exeggutor EX or the Magnezone, any of those. But it looks like we are actually going up against a Darkrai EX with a Druddigon deck. This could also have the Magnezone involved. They're using that Nightmare Aura ability, doing 20 to our active. We top deck the Exeggutor. That's super good. The Darkrai is weak to grass, so that's huge for us. Oddly enough, I'm going to hold on to the potion and the Erica for now. Not too worried about getting knocked out next turn. But we're going to do 60 here. If we can flip heads on the next one, we should get the knockout on this Darkrai EX. Rocky Helmet going to do 20 in return. But we should be in a fine spot. I wouldn't be surprised to see them retreat out into the Druddigon. In which case we hope to top deck our Cyrus. Potion coming down. That's not going to fully help them if we do hit heads. Double potion will, however. But there go all their potions for the game. Another attach for turn. Going to do more Nightmare Aura damage to us. But that is a-okay. We're just going to... And a top deck of the Magnezone. That's crazy. I'm going to Volt Charge here. Get a Lightning Energy on there. Erica the active. Heal 50. And then Tropical Swing. Heads this time. That means we're going to do 100. Because of the double potion they played. We did not get the knockout. But that is totally fine. I think we're in a great spot. Pokeball coming down from our opponent. See what that finds them. Looks like it's another Darkrai EX. I was going to say, we should see the retreat here. I really think their only chance in this game is to retreat out of this Darkrai and buy some turns with the Dredagon. More Nightmare Aura damage coming down onto our Exeggutor EX. Pass back over to us. I'm going to attach for turn to the active here so we can retreat this Exeggutor if we want to. But we're going to get another Volt Charge in here. And then we will just Tropical Swing. Heads there would have been really nice. Obviously, it's always nice to flip heads there, but just guaranteeing that we would get the knockout next turn, whether we flip heads or tails. So we just need to flip heads at next turn to knock out this Dredagon. I think we're in an okay spot. Really, no matter what we do. More Nightmare Aura damage coming down. Alright, we get our other Exeggutor EX. That's super nice. We're going to Volt Charge here. Evolve. Potion active. And then we'll retreat out of this Exeggutor EX. Into the Magnezone. They cannot one-shot this Magnezone. So we should be in a fine position here. I imagine they will send up the Farfetch'd, but no, they just go into the Darkrai. We've yet to see a research. We have another Erica we could draw as well to heal more damage. We have our whole other Magnezone line in the deck as well. Just waiting on our opponent here. Attach for turn, Nightmare Aura going to do 20 to the Magnezone, and then the Dark Prism attack will do 80, leaving us with 20 HP remaining. If we find our Cyrus, we win. Find our other Magnezone. We're going to retreat. I think that's the safest thing to do here. They could target down the Magnezone with something like a Cyrus. But hitting for 100 here on the Darkrai EX, we should be totally fine now. Sneasel coming into play. Leaf going to allow them to retreat. I imagine they're going to retreat probably into the Farfetch'd. Leak slap us for 40. That's all right. We do find the Cyrus, and that'll be the game. Tropical Swing going to take the final knockout we need. And we flip heads anyway. Very nice. All right. So, one game down with the Exeggutor Magnezone deck. I think this is a very strong deck. I hope you guys give it a shot. I think Exeggutor EX is one of the best EXs in the game. It is getting a lot of love in online tournaments now with the Shaman and Yanmega and Celebi. A lot of good things to pair with it, but I think pairing the Magnezone with it is really, really cool. I've been on the Exeggutor EX train for a long time, and people who've been watching my channel definitely know that. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you're thinking about the videos we're pumping out. Trying to get them out more consistently. We are going to be traveling here over the course of the next 2 weeks a little bit for several tournaments, headed to Puerto Rico for the SPE there, as well as headed to London for EUIC. So going to be doing some traveling, but going to try to keep those video uploads going out still during that time. But if there's a break in some of our content, it's due to that travel. Looks like we're going up against a fighting deck. This should be all right for us. It is the fighting deck with the Magnezone. Pokeball here will find us an Execute. Then I'm not quite sure what to do here. I think I need to get out of this Magnemite. It does get hit for weakness. But yeah, if we don't start drawing into our EXs or our Magnetons, I think we're going to be in trouble. So hopefully the top deck is Exeggutor EX or a Research. Jab going to do 30 to us here. See what our top deck is. A Research. All right, we've got a better chance at things now. Cyrus and another Execute. We're going to potion the active. It'll survive another jab. Digging through our deck, trying to find those Exeggutor EXs, trying to find those Magnetons. They get their Magneton into play first. That's going to potentially cause us some trouble here. All right, we find our Magneton now. I think I'm going to retreat out of this Execute. I don't think we can afford to give them a prize quite yet. With the Cyrus in hand, we can chase down this Hitmonchan if they decide to retreat out of it and go into the Hitmonlee as well. I think that is what they will be doing here. X-Speed going to get them out of the Hitmonchan, into the Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee will be able to target down the Execute on the bench. All right, we need our EX pretty badly now. Pokeball, there's nothing left in deck to find with the Pokeball. So I think we just have to Cyrus the Hitmonchan. And Seed Bomb here. Take our first point or prize. They will be able to come up with the Marshadow and take a knockout on the Execute. And unless we draw into our other Magneton, I think we're in trouble. Unless for some reason they don't get into their Magnezone. Do Research here. 5 cards left in deck. Pretty hard to believe that they are not going to have a Magnezone. Their second Magnemite coming down. There's the Revenge. Going to take the knockout. All right, we need to draw into our second Magneton here. There it is. All right, we're on our way. Volt charge first. Don't make that mistake. All right, and then unless for some reason they don't have Magnezone, I think we probably still are in trouble here, but we'll do our best. Yeah, if they don't have Magnezone, then we just should win. They have their second Magneton. If both Magnezones are just in deck, then we're chilling. Could be the case, right? Could be the case. It is not the case, though, unfortunately. All right, so we need our other Magnezone to have a chance in this game, because then we could retreat out of this one and hit into their Magnezone. We don't have a Sabrina, otherwise we could do that as well. Research could get us there. Not quite, sadly. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we could do there. We needed our second Magnezone, but couldn't quite get there. And the Thunder Blast here will just do it. All right, they're just going to mess around, so we're going to give them the concession there. Yeah, we were close in that one. Certainly a tough matchup, I think, especially when we weren't finding our Exeggutors. We want to really tank behind those to begin with, and we did not find those quite early enough. Going to a game 3 here. Going first in this game, starting the Execute. Looks like we're going up against another fighting deck. We have Exeggutor in hand as well as Erica, so that's nice. 2 Ericas. Looks like we're going up against the Rampardos deck this time and not the Magnezone fighting deck. End our turn there. We have the Exeggutor EX to attack next turn into this Riolu, potentially if that's what stays active at the end of their turn. Heads flip would get us the knockout. Second Riolu coming down. No Skull Fossils yet. I assume this is the Rampardos deck. Evolve into the Exeggutor EX and Tropical Swing. As I said, heads flip here will get us the knockout, and there it is. Very good start to this match for us. Erica's in hand to heal off any damage that they're going to be doing to us. And we're in a very good spot here. Lucario coming into play. Marshadow coming down. Rocky Helmet onto the Lucario. Attach return onto the Marshadow. And pass back to us. X-Speed drawn for turn. Don't think we're going to need that right now. Heads flip on the Tropical Swing is great. 2 in a row. Never going to be sad about that. Now we do have to play Erica next turn. If we knock out the Lucario with Tropical Swing, the Rocky Helmet would put us down to 100, and then the Marshadow does 100. So we definitely need to heal off any damage that we have on here before doing that, so the Marshadow can't return KO. Pass back over to us. We draw into our Magnezone. That's super cool. So now even if they did knock out our Exeggutor, we'll just have the return KO with the Magnezone on the Marshadow. But because of the Erica, they're not going to be able to return KO our Exeggutor. And there's the Tropical Swing. No matter if it's heads or tails, we do get the knockout here. Take our second prize card. And then our third prize will be on that Marshadow with our Magnezone. There's the Revenge attack. Now all we need to do is Volt Charge here. Evolve. Attach to the active. Player X speed. Retreat into the Magnezone. And we will take our final KO here. Yeah, I think this deck is really good. Obviously, we had a little bit of a tough matchup into the Fighting Magnezone deck, but we also didn't draw very well in that game. I think we're going to be in a much better position if we'd gotten our Exeggutor EXs out in that game. But 2 and 3, not bad at all. Pretty happy with that. I think this deck is really quite good, and I hope people give it a shot. I think it is a lot of fun. Obviously, you're hitting a lot of good weaknesses, a Lightning weakness onto Water Pokemon, and Grass weakness onto things like Darkrai EX. I think those are all really relevant. So I do think this deck is actually quite good and could be very competitively viable. So give it a shot. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.